Today on lesson 13, dividing decimals, we're going to be doing some simple division with decimals using whole numbers that typically, if there wasn't a decimal there, we would easily know how to find the answer. So for instance, we have 9/10 divided by 3. We can rewrite 9/10 as 9/10 in its unit form. We can do this to easily recognize that it is simply just 9 divided by 3. Well, 9 divided by 3 is 3, but we still have tenths. So we're going to have 3/10, which is the same as decimal 3. Now you could do this in standard algorithm as well. We can do 3, right, because it's the divisor, and 9/10 is the dividend. So how many groups of 3 go into 9/10? Well, when we're using decimals in division and using standard algorithm, we're just going to bring the decimal place straight up. 3 cannot go into 0, but 3, how many groups of 3 are in that? Well, 3 groups of 3 are in 9. So you can easily use both forms. You can use unit form or you can use standard algorithm. Now let's look at 1 5/10 divided by 5. We're going to go ahead and change this to 15/10 divided by, rather write the tenths there, divided by 5 ones, or just 5. You don't have to put the 5 ones in there. Anything divided by a 1 is typically going to be what their unit is. Same thing with when multiplying, it's always typically the opposite unit. So we have 3/10, right? Because there's 3 groups of 5 in 15, so 3/10 or decimal 3. And again, we can use standard algorithm. 5 is our divisor. 1 5/10 is our dividend. Are there any groups of 5 and 1? No. We bring the decimal straight up from its place. Are there any groups of 5 and 15? Yep, there's 3. So 3 times 5 is 15. We then subtract, and we get 0. We can't bring anything else down. So we're left with 3/10. All right, and now let's try this one. 3 and 15 thousandths. So let's try this one out as a unit. So 3,015 thousandths divided by 5 equals, well, as you can see here, unless you know in your head that it's going to be 603 thousandths, because you know that 30 divided by 5 is 6, and you can do that. We're going to have to use standard algorithm here, so we can use 5. Now, if you want to make sure that you're carrying everything correctly, you can put that decimal back. I would put that decimal back. I like making sure that I can see my answer clearly whenever we put it in. So we have 3. Are there any groups of 5 and 3? No. We bring that that decimal straight up. Any groups of 5 and 30? There are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's all right to skip count until you get to your answer. 6. 6 times 5 is 30. So we're going to subtract that. Do we have a number to bring down? We do. We have a 1. But can we do anything with that 1? No, we cannot. There are not any groups of 5 and 1, so we're going to put that 0. But we still have another number we can bring down, a 5. So now we have 15. Are there any groups of 5 in 15? There are 3. 5, 10, 15. All right, 3 times 5 is 15. We subtract, we get 0. All right, there's nothing else to bring down, so we are left with 0.603, or 603 thousandths. So you see, you really do want to get to the standard algorithm phase of division, mainly because whenever we get to dividing whole numbers and double-digit dividends and double-digit divisors and 4-digit dividends, it'll make it a lot easier for you if you understand the steps of division. So again, I'll show you those steps. So we'll take an easy number. All right. How many groups of 2 are in 4? 2, 4, 2 groups. we then multiply. 2 times 2 is 4, and then we subtract 0. All right, so step 1 is you're going to divide. So 2 is multiply. So 3 is to subtract. 4, bring down. And then 5 is repeat. Now you only do 5 if there's something to bring down. If there's nothing to bring down, you're done. All right, so are there any groups of 2 and 0? There are not. You should never get any groups of anything in 0. Any groups of 2 and 1? Oh, wait, I didn't bring down. Look at me go. Didn't even follow my own rules. Are any groups of 2 and 1? There are not. All right, so we're going to bring down one more time. Are there any groups of 2 and 18? There are. So 2 times 1 equals 18. Well, I know 2 times 10 is 20. So what is 2 less? 9. So 9 times 2, 18. So we multiply. Get our 18. Subtract. Get 0. We have nothing to bring down anymore. So we're not going to repeat, and we are done. So 2009 is our answer. All right, so it's a simple way of doing standard algorithm division. And I hope you guys have a great, safe day. See ya.